Let's give Sunday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This is called Cash In or Crash In. It's black to move. Give the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, so my queen's kind of up in the business of the white position. My rooks are staring in here as well. It feels like this pawn is in the way. I don't think white has a major attack yet. The queen's down here. Oh, this pawn is about to promote. I missed. It seems like the only check that I have, I guess I have like these two. I wouldn't think it would be a queen sacrifice. I feel like I kind of need my queen here. These bishops are holding the back rank pretty nicely, actually. Yeah, it's hard to get my rooks and my queen coordinated, it feels like. What could the idea be here? Could I just push, maybe? And the queen could just protect it. And the bishop could go here, even. Does it have to do with my pawns? It's the only thing I can think of. So I really don't see much happening over here. So white has 3 pieces for the rook, right now? That's the material situation. I got a couple extra pawns. So material is relatively even. I feel like making a queen would be a pretty big deal. Is this bishop doing anything important? There's not really any reason why the queen can't drop back either. But pushing this pawn, I feel like would probably be what I would do in the game. I don't know. But I don't have a way to protect it, really. If I could open up a battery here, that would be kind of cool. I don't really see a way to do that, though. My own pawns are kind of just in the way. I need to open up the position to make anything happen, it feels like. And I don't know how to do that. Like, if either of these pawns were not here, it would feel like I had a lot more stuff going on. Can I sack a rook? Kind of feels like, the king has to take that, right? Maybe that must be what it is. Because if I go here, this is mate. I mean, I guess the rook could go here. Probably not, though. I feel like the rook sack has to be it. And then my queen gets in. I'm forking the rook immediately. That must be the move, right? Here, threatening mate. Like, even if the pawn queens, that's checkmate. So I'm fine there. Here. The king has 3 moves, here, or here, and my rook can kind of harass it no matter where it goes. If it goes to either of the back rank squares, I can take the rook. This seems like it must be the line. Am I right here? I don't know how to calculate it, really. Okay, and then I'm definitely taking the pawn, right? Okay, I mean, now I can take the rook, unless there's a faster checkmate, which there very well might be. Actually, this is kind of annoying, huh? The fact that these pieces coordinate's a little annoying for the checkmate. Do I take right away or do I check first? Is there gonna... Oh, and I still am attacking the... Oh, the knight's guarded, though. This feels like a big deal, though. Do I just take this? I don't know. Feels like I probably should, right? Okay. So there's a mate, I'm assuming. I should have looked a little longer, but I got a little impatient. It's got to be this check then, right? Okay. Yeah. So now do I take it? Is there what's the difference? Just the fact that the bishop's pinned. Okay. What am I missing here? Oh, maybe now I take. Oh, now I push. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so now is when I push the pawn, probably. If the pawn pushes, though, then I queen. No, that's bad. Yeah, no, okay, that's not it either. Ooh, the knight isn't actually... The knight is skewered. Okay. The knight's pinned, I mean. The knight's pinned to the queen, so if the knight takes, I win the queen. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I mean... I didn't finish strong, but I had most of the ideas, I think. I'm okay with how that went, okay? I'm alright with how that went. Let's run it back. Alright, cool. So stared at this one for a while before finally seeing something that was going on. It feels like the position's pretty clogged. My pawns are all kind of in my own way. My queen and rooks aren't really coordinating, but if I take here, I'm threatening mate on the next move, and so the king kind of has to take that. And if the king takes the bishop, then I get my queen in, and things are starting to happen. So I'm going to go here. King pretty much has to take that. And then I can take this pawn with check, and I'm forking the rook. But I'm also pinning the knight to the queen. So if I give this check, white really only has one option there. It's to block with either the knight and the bishop. And I thought that kind of sucked because there's a free rook here, and these pieces coordinate pretty well, I thought. The problem is that the knight isn't coordinating at all because the queen is behind it. So the queen can't do anything about that. If the king were to move here, I'm assuming there's a checkmate there. I don't see it immediately, but it's got to be there. And this probably comes with a lot more oomph. So I go here, and the bishop blocks. And for a second, I got this wrong, actually. I just took the rook because I thought this was nicely covered. But then I finally realized that if I take the bishop, the king can't take because my queen's protecting. And if the knight takes, which is what happens in the puzzle, I just win the queen behind it. That's the Puzz, baby. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.